I've been playing a ton on the Noxcrew's new server, MCC Island. This server features some of the most exciting games from the real Minecraft Championship event, and one of the most sensational of these is Hole in the Wall. I know, so exciting, right? But even though the game seems simple, it's also extremely competitive, to the point where the community has hosted tournaments with prize pools of several $100s. And one of the most competitive aspects is the amount of wins you have. Now, since the server is still in beta, there aren't official leaderboards. However, there are unofficial leaderboards created by the community, and somehow I was in 4th. But there was a problem. You see, to get on the leaderboard, you have to submit a screenshot of your wins, but no one's forcing you to do this. And I knew for sure that there were people not on the leaderboard who had at least 500 wins. A player named Pickabit had just passed 600 wins, and a player named Shiny Pikachu had just passed 500. But since achievements don't update from 500 to 1000, I had no way of knowing whether these players had 500 or 900 wins. Luckily, I had seen screenshots of these players' wins recently, so I figured I was probably still ahead of them. At least for now. At the time, I had 700 wins, so about a 100 win lead. But a player as good as Pickabit could grind that in a couple days if they wanted to. The only way to secure my 4th place spot would be to grind even harder and hit 1000 wins. After that, I would be in the clear, because the achievement maxes at 1000 and no one would actually know if they had more wins than me. Now, I'm a college student, so I don't have time to grind Hole in the Wall all day every day. But I figured if I put in about 5 hours a day and I got 10 wins an hour, then I could easily get 1000 within a week, right? Well, maybe that would have worked if I actually only played Hole in the Wall, but I get distracted easily, and I spent a lot of time playing the other games on the server. Despite this, I was still able to go from 700 to 900 wins in only 5 days. But there was a problem. Pickabit was seemingly always online when I was, and possibly even more. He was catching up, and so I took drastic measures. It was Saturday morning. I had no class, and my homework could be procrastinated until tomorrow. I got up early and immediately logged on, but of course, Pickabit was already there. This just emphasized what I needed to do though, get the remaining 100 wins today. So, I started grinding. It started out great. I won my first game and it was all skill. Definitely shouldn't have died there. Like, that was calculated, trust me. But I kept grinding. After about only 3 hours, I'd amassed 30 more wins, which sounds great, but I needed to keep this pace up for 7 more hours. And I mean, I get tilted. Playing well for literally 10 hours with only a couple breaks is kinda impossible. But somehow, I kept winning. I mean, I lost a lot too, but let's not focus on that. I'd made it all the way to 994 wins, almost 100 more than what I'd started at that morning. All I had to do was play a little longer. So of course, I decided to play Sky Battle. I mean, what else would I do? Play Hole in the Wall? Nah, of course not. I finally did get back to Hole in the Wall like an hour later, but at this point, it was late at night, and the few people online were mostly playing Sky Battle. So queuing Hole in the Wall was taking literally forever. It was also like 1:30 a.m. for me, so I was completely exhausted. But finally, after literally like 20 minutes, a game started. With so few games happening, and 6 wins left before 1000, I needed to win as many as possible. Yeah, so I didn't quite win that one. Luckily though, at this point the queue sped back up, so I didn't have to wait 20 minutes for a game again. I also managed to do well in the majority of my games, winning 5 out of 7, which meant I was now at 999 wins. Only 1 win away from 1000. And I got second! I didn't even get shot by the blazes, I just missed the jump, like what? I actually suck at Hole in the Wall. And of course this was when the queue started taking forever again, when I was at 999 wins and I could have already been done. Anyways, I did finally get back into another game, and I died to zombies. Like, bro. But I had to keep trying. I'd been playing all day, and I couldn't give up now. So, I got in the queue for the 3rd time. And finally, I got my 1000th win.